I'm going to be the voice of the diasporans today because they are really facing some challenges there. Like for instance, someone will leave a country to go for another country for greener pasture, but what you think and what you hope that's what you need there is going to be a different thing. Or people sometimes they don't really say what they are really facing in Europe. It's not really easy for them. They wake up in the morning to go for hustling and all those stuff, and then some of them do black job, and after doing the black job they are thinking of having a part-time job somewhere else. If you are not educated and then you are in abroad, it's not really easy with you, because you will see that the job that you will have, it might not really what you want, but you don't have choice. You have to do it to survive, because they pay a lot of bills. Their taxes are too much. They pay accommodation. Let me just say that their accommodation is expensive, and then nothing is free in Europe. Nothing is free. But the wrong conception that Africans have is when you fly in a plane, you are a billionaire or you have money. It's not like that. Flying in an aircraft doesn't mean that you have money. Sometimes people go out to look for greener pasture based on things they left behind or the situation that they see their family is going through. Some of them even will follow back way just to travel out, just to look for greener pasture, to help their people to survive well, or to move their people from one level to another. That doesn't mean that they really have to go to Europe and then start stealing or start selling drugs and all those stuff. Because if you really know what you left behind and then you really want to work towards of getting something to go back home, you really need to hustle. And there is too much hustle in Europe. It's not easy. We Africans, the mentality we have is anybody who travel, you have money. Immediately you travel, you spend like 3 months, you see they will start calling you, start texting you. They will even call you names. You are bad, you are this, you are that, and they don't know what you are going through. They don't know what you are going through. When you wake up in the morning, you are thinking of what to go and do. Maybe you are a nanny, if you are a lady. And then if you are a man, maybe you wash plates. Or some people who are in Italy, they normally go to the gardens. They do farming, potato farming, tomatoes and all those stuff. So that laboring work that you don't want to do in your country, you are doing it in Europe. So that means that you are really ready to help your family members. Because nobody will be rich and then you don't want nobody to benefit from that, your wealth. I don't think so. They are really doing well. So we just need to encourage them and give them some credit sometimes. But we don't have to blame them too much. And then now, let me just give another example. Right now, we, the Muslims, we are getting to our Ramadan. That is the fasting period. You will see that somebody will hustle for all this period in abroad. And then maybe he or she have been saving small little pennies. And now, he takes some amount of money and then send to Africa just to contribute to the fasting back home. But you will see that they will not appreciate it. They will even tell him that what you send is too small. You know, Ramadan, we have to look healthy, we have to eat good food, we have to do this, we have to do that. And you don't know what that man is going through or what that lady is going through. You don't know it. So whenever they give you little, appreciate it because they work for it. They hustle for it. They don't go out on the street and speak pennies. They don't. The diasporans, sometimes they are speechless. They are speechless. And they don't have people who are always in their side. So we have to pity them sometimes. We have to know that they are our loved ones. They are out there to look for greener pasture and come back home happily and then make everybody smile. So if a diasporan put a smile on your face, my dear, you have to clap for him or her, because it's not something that is easy. It's not easy. The way you think is easy is not that way. Another thing I have also observed is you will see that when you travel to Europe, as we all know, to get paper is not easy. And then we are married before you travel. So for you to come back home to Africa to see your family members is going to be tedious. Because if you don't have paper, you cannot come out, especially when you are illegal in that particular country. Before you hustle till you get the right papers for what you are there for, it's so painful. It might take you some years. But them, they will not understand. They might think that you have papers, you don't just want to come back home, or you don't just want to help them, you don't just want to participate in whatever you have left behind. It's not like that. Who will have a lovely family and then abandon them? If you are a correct man and your 5 common senses are working, you won't do that. So please, women who are married to people who are out there hustling, please just have patience. Perseverance is very important. And then just be faithful, trust your husband, and be humble and wait for them. Some of them, their in-laws will be disturbing them, troubling them, and all those stuff. They will even get to their nerves. They will even feel like they want to abandon the marriage, they want to divorce, they want to go their way because of the way they are treated in their in-laws' house. Patient dog eat the fattest bone, please. That's the truth. Some in-laws, they harass you, they will do everything. They will even call you names. If you are a lady, they can even call you prostitute. They will even tell you that you go out to sleep with men because your husband is not around and all those stuff. But just ignore them. I want to talk about the bad side of the diasporans. Some of them, when they travel out, they don't really think that they have families back home. What they think is just to enjoy, just to party. Wear good clothes, wear designers, and then just feel like, wow, they are okay, they are comfortable in what they are doing. Whatever their mind is telling them, that's what they want to do. They don't give a damn to what people say about them. They can just do any nasty work to make money. Please, where did we leave our morals and then our customs? Good attitude is an attribute. So don't allow it to fade. Don't do the other side because you will not find it funny. If you are caught one day doing something illegal in Europe, it's not going to be easy for you. You might be live in jail and you will never come back. And then your family there, they will be pissed. So please, if you are out there, just do what you think that is good and allowed in that country and be yourself. Because there is no place sweeter than home. Another one I have to say is, like for instance, your child has traveled out and then he or she is there hustling, making little amount of money, and then he will be taking that money and be sharing with you people who are back home. And do you know what you guys will be doing? Wasting the money. You'll be wasting the money into one way or the other. You don't care because you think that the man or she is making plenty money in Europe, so you don't care about it. Even if the person sent money to you and said, okay, I want you guys to build a mansion for me, so that when I come back home, I will have where to accommodate myself. And I won't be knocking for landlords' doors to rent house. Because before you get your own house, you are working for the landlords. Because any penny you have, you are thinking of how to pay your house rent. Send home money, and then they will try to build something for them. Instead of them to build that thing, they will use the money into their own businesses or into their own way of using the money. And then you'll be there hoping that they are doing something good for you in Africa. And when you come back home, oh my God, you carry your hand. When you come back home, it's a different thing. It is so sorrowful. So people are facing it. So people are having heartbreak. So what they will prefer is to send back. And whenever you have a problem, you call the person and the person will solve the problem for you. Instead of you to be there for the person, you will not. Instead, you are there to destroy the person's achievement. Some of them will even give you fake buildings just to tell you that, okay, this is what we have started, this is what we have done. You'll be hoping and be praising yourself, you'll be proud of yourself, and at the end of the day, nothing for you. Nothing. Let them feel that they have somebody back home. Let them walk and bring back to Africa so that Africa will develop, and we will enjoy Africa when we travel outside again to look for a greener pasture. I love you guys.